My name is Lee Harris. This is my YouTube video for Backpacker Magazine. I am trying to become a gear tester for them, and in the context of doing that, I thought it would be appropriate to show you where I work, what gear I use, to kind of give you an idea that I'm the kind of person that you may want to pick, because we use gear, or I use gear, almost all year long. This is where I work. I work at Christ School. Christ School is an all-boys residential school. I'm the outdoor program director. We have a program every afternoon. We go out and we mountain bike, we hike, we canoe, we whitewater kayak, we rock climb, we backpack, and then we take trips most weekends. This is the inside of the building that I work out of. This is the original building that was here when I got here 19 years ago. In this building we house all of the stuff that is temperature sensitive. You'll notice that we have myriads of tents. We've got Mountain Hardwares, we've got Kelty Zens, we have Wild Country, old style Wild Country tents, which really weren't that great because the grommets would come out and you'd have to get them replaced. We've got single tents. We've got sleeping bags that range all the way from minus 20 up to 40 degrees, slumber jacks, warm Mountain Hardware, prime bags. This is where we keep all our stoves. You know, we use Dragonfly stoves. If there's one stove that you could have for all around use, the Dragonfly is like the bomb. This is where we keep stuff like our water purifiers. We've tried Pure Explorers, Pure Hikers. These are the Sweetwaters. I have found that they work the best, they're the most economical. We use those along with chlorine. We have tried iodine pills, iodine tablets. These are our chlorine bottles right here. We've tried the iodine pellets. We've tried several different things in this program in the last 19 years, and for me, since I was 14, I've been doing this for quite a long time. So far I've showed you all the gear that I use with my program. Now I'm going to start showing you just the stuff that I use with personal gear, things that I try out. I mean, I've tested a lot of stuff over the years. Here is just one group of jackets that I have. You'll notice that I have some Patagonia down jackets. I have several Mountain Hardware jackets. This is when they brought out the first Windstopper type jacket. I have newer jackets. I have Gore-Tex jackets, Arc'teryx Gore-Tex jackets. I have several different Primaloft jackets, you know, just all wool jackets from Cabela's, which have been very, very great. They're really not that great for backpacking. I found the Dana Design frame situations fit me better than the Lowe's or the Keltys. My first pack was a Kelty BB5, which was a great pack, but back then when they didn't have internal frames, they were really, really uncomfortable. This is my bomb packet. If there was one pack that you could have, if you could have just one pack, you know, to me a bomb pack is the pack that you would want to have. And again, you know, like down here are some headlamps. I've tried several headlamps over the years. I will say that this Princeton Tech headlamp probably puts out the best light, but this headlamp right here, this is one that's used by the linesmen in North Carolina. They can stand on the ground and it shines a beam that shows them the transformers up in the sky. But I've tried several different kinds of lights. I really test a lot of stuff. We're right down the street from a major outdoor store called Diamond Brand, and a lot of times they'll have stuff, and they'll say, Lee, try this out, and I'll get it and try it out. The other room that I was in, that was the room that just has my jackets. This is the closet that has my sweaters in it. You know, in here is stuff like, you know, Patagonia clothing. There's a Marmot sweater, down sweater. There's a Mountain Hardware Sub-Zero jacket. You know, Arc'teryx sweaters. I have Icebreaker, Ibex, you name it. I've tried all the stuff. I do different layering concepts. Here's another Patagonia. Here's an old Sequel. Sequel was a company from a long time ago that had really, really good stuff. I don't even know if they're in business anymore, but this was one of my first fleeces, and it's what I've used the most. The other thing that I have is, you know, in here I have Smart Wool. Smart Wool is really doing a big thing here recently with their t-shirts, sweaters. You know, you thought that they just made socks, but they make jackets now, and it's really, really a good product. This is where some of the gear that I actually am testing right now. I mean, I'm always testing gear. Here's an interesting pack. Here's Gregory's. They try to do a frame pack with a sort of a soft internal frame type situation. You're supposed to be able, you can adjust these. This was a very, very good pack. It could carry a lot of weight. That's what it was really good for. Here is some of my tents. Here is an original, or not an original, a Sierra Design Tiros. I know that they've made some new ones, but this is like the pack if you're out there in the really, really bad weather. I've been to a lot of places like that. Here's a Mountain Hardware Kiva. This is a great, like a lightweight group tent. It's got a lot of space underneath of it. This is one of my favorite tents. This is a Garuda Nut Tuck. And as I said, you know, in closing, I really test a lot of stuff, and I'm in the process of testing a lot of stuff, and I think I could do a really excellent job for your company. So thanks for your time, and I appreciate you watching this.